But the other game I played was Federation Force. This was a game I bought mainly because I wanted to support the Metroid series. So, you know, I wanted a new Metroid, so I bought Federation Force. And you know, I didn't really play it, and I played like the tutorial, like half of the tutorial, I think. And then, you know, that's as far as I got, and I'm like, I don't need to play this. I bought it because I wanted more Metroid games. It doesn't feel as necessary anymore as it did. You know, it's the same reason I bought Travis Strikes Again. You know, but I wanted to just get around since Metroid Dread's coming out. I'm like, well, you know, I never did finish Federation Force or even play it, so maybe I'll take a look at it, see what it is, because I was always curious about it. You know, it was hated when it came out, and I remember that, and I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I'm like, I don't know if I really want this. I don't know what this is. You know, or why they made this. Oh, with the sweet hull, I bet this collarbone would look great on me. Idiot. If anything, you should be looking for a new skull. We've got a job to do here. Nope, this is our pile of bones. You gotta wait until we're done with it. What? This flesh man is obviously not interested in a pile of bones. This must be the brat running around smashing up our brilliant creations. Ha! Well, he'll be no match for the mutant skeletons we've been working on in our super secret volcano lab you can only get to from the Sierra. Silence, you fool! Look here, meat man, we have nothing against you air breathers. But upon delivery of 10,000 skeletos, Kalaka has promised to resurrect our fallen bandmate Pedro. Oh, Pedro. So handsome, voice of velvet, fingers of magic. Cruel fate, why did you steal him from us? Alas, never has there been a finer frontman. Before his demise left us as the terrible trio. Where we were the Campo Santo Cuatro, famous throughout the land. When I close my eyes, I can still feel the energy of the crowd, hear the beat of the drum. Yes, I can hear the drums too. Uh-oh, you fool. I said to send them beatboxers to the fishing village. I tried, but they're always getting turned around by things overhead. Well, this salvage mission has been a disaster. Farewell, Skin Guy. I feel we leave you in good hands. Alright. Attacks with purple-white magic cannot be dodged. I see. What am I supposed to do then exactly? Fuck. I don't know what to do then. Holy crap, I'm gonna die. That'll work. I'll take it. Was there value in that? I got a full skull. What the hell was that? I was talking about Federation Force, right? Yeah. So, yeah, I kind of feel bad for the people who made it, because, like, they obviously didn't intend to make a new Metroid Prime game or anything. It was just, like, the timing of it was really bad because there hadn't been a new Metroid game in quite a while, and people were like, okay, so you want to give us this now. We didn't want this. We would prefer a new Metroid game. Which, you know, I kind of felt the same way about. It was like a really weird thing to do. And, yeah, I don't know. So I finally got around to playing it for the first time. It does have a story. Whether or not that story is pertinent is up for debate. It does have Samus in it, so you know, it's got some canonicity to it, I guess. But I don't know how, like, important I would say it is to the storyline, although, you know, the only thing I would mention is it does bring back, it does have, like, a secret ending, which brings back a character that, you know, has lore value. Oh my gosh. There's so much stuff here that I didn't get at all. Huh. I could have, see, I thought the other way was where I was supposed to go, so I didn't get that. Maybe I should have gone that way. So where does... This will lead backwards. Maybe I can get this chest. Okay, well, I'm here again. Oh, there's not much value in being here right now. Yeah, but as a game, I don't know. It's definitely skippable. I struggled to play through it at times because the controls are just they're so weird. And they're not super satisfying. And there were a lot of missions I had to redo over and over again because it just felt really unfair. I think the game was designed... It's another one of those games which I feel that, like, that time period, they just love to do these, like, co-op games where the big thing that everybody was doing. You know, with Resident Evil, it's kind of why the Resident Evil series, you know, kind of went to shit, was because they had a focus on co-op where the game's actually playable and really fun if you play in co-op, but if you don't... It really sucks. And Federation Force is kind of designed the same way, around like a four-party team. Welcome to Campo Santo, stranger, which I feel like it would actually be pretty fun to play with 4 people, but I don't know how I'm gonna get 4 people to play fucking Federation Force with me. Welcome to Campo Santo, stranger. Well, what's left of Campo Santo anyway? There's no one left here. Those who survived the eruption moved to the canal long ago. Well, okay. Why are you here? Yeah, but there's some really frustrating design decisions. The later missions get incredibly annoying to play through. There it is. This place looks pretty different since the big renovation. Really different. Feels like a long time ago. Okay, the path to the desert should be through this hut. The rest of the world still needs saving. Let's move it. But yeah, you know. Would I recommend it? No, not really. Unless you're like a hardcore Metroid fan. It's got some interesting things. Namely at the end, there's some cool fan stuff that they throw in, just for the fans. Can I spoil Federation Force? I don't think anybody gives a shit, right? So basically, you play as the Federation Force, and you're on this mission, and the weird thing about it is, like, Samus is there. She's doing the mission. She's doing kind of all the fun stuff. And you're doing a lot of the difficult other stuff. So there's, like, literally a mission where Samus basically reports to the Federation. She's like, oh, you guys missed this, like, factory. And so you just go in and you clean up this last, like, factory that, you know, Samus is out there single-handedly destroying a bunch of shit. And you're just kind of cleaning up the rest of it, is basically how it feels. So it feels weird, you know, as a design decision to, like, why not just let us play as Samus in this? Because she's doing all the fun stuff. Except at the end, where you kind of actually end up, you know, who are you? You come with a message from my brothers. You're like me, sitting all lonely. As a reward, talk to me anytime and I'll transport to the location of one of my brothers. Not right now. We will, we'll try to... Yeah, I don't want to go back just yet. Kind of want to... You know... work my way through to completion somewhere. along the line, and then I'll start going back. Yeah, there's a problem here, I've noticed. How do I get through there? Oh, well, there's a thing here. Oh, we're in the desert. Woo! Okay. How do I beat these guys? Oh, I gotta throw their things back at them, I guess. There we go. Whoops. Okay, this is odd. They're also not the easiest things to aim. There we go. Yeah, but even in the end, Samus shows up. You know, the kind of highlight of it is two missions. One where you are tasked with destroying like a factory, and then you have to. They give you a secondary objective, which is completely optional, but also you need to do for the secret ending, which is to destroy. The pirates have somehow gotten Metroids again, and they're making Metroids, and they're trying to do this thing where they're trying to like make the Metroids really big. They've got this machine that they've created that like makes things bigger, and that's their new plan. Is to just make everything really big. And they have a Metroid, and you have to destroy all the Metroids, and then they're like, well, bring us back an egg, because, you know, maybe we can do something with that. Classic Federation, you know. They're always doing this. I think I can, like... Can I do that? Maybe not. I'm not sure how I would get up there. Oh well. Let's go down here. So yeah, that's kind of how you get the secret ending. Which in it you see Silex again. Silex is like the big. They keep setting things up for Silex because they did the same thing in Metroid Prime 3. And they did the same thing in Federation Force. They're like setting Silex up like they intend to do something with him. Which everybody kind of assumes that it's going to be in Metroid Prime 4, but, you know, it's taking them forever to announce and actually release as well Prime 4, so, you know, hopefully they remember when it comes out that that was what they were doing. And we'll get to finally see what the heck they're trying to do with Silex there. Silex is from Prime Hunters, and he was definitely the most mysterious of them. And, you know, they decided that they've got something else to do with him, so... You know, this is kind of why I brought him up in my Smash Brothers top 10 characters. I'd like to see in Smash. Silex was up there, and that's because they keep referencing him like he's gonna be something bigger than he was in Prime Hunters. So yeah, I didn't even know he was in Federation Force as well. So I didn't reference it in my video, but now I do. And at the end, he ends up, like, activating the Metroid Egg for whatever reason. Which obviously, if you know the timeline, you know, maybe that'll lead to something in Prime 4, I would assume. But obviously Samus kills all the Metroids in Metroid 2, Return of Samus. Samus Returns. Before they're just brought back in Super Metroid. What weird enemies these are. Yeah, there's a lot of like open space in these. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Does it really matter that much? But there were some things, and you get to the other highlight is at the end where you the pirates end up capturing Samus. So you end up kind of being the hero of the story after all, by defeating Samus. They use their like mega you know, thing to make her really big, and then you fight. The weird thing is you don't like fight Samus. Well, you do. You fight Samus, but she's in her morph ball form like the whole time. So she uses her a bunch of morph ball abilities, like the boost and the bombs and the what's it called? The spider ball ability. Oh, I need to use oh, that's interesting. Ow. How the heck am I supposed to do that? The fuck? What an annoying enemy to put a yellow shield on. Oh, you're kidding me. There we go. Jesus. It's really satisfying to get the pinatas, I have to say. I really like the pinatas. Cool. We have 12. We need 3 more in order to get the next costume. Don't know if I can do that in the other direction. No, I don't think so. Alright, I'm not sure how I'd get up there yet then. Ow. Yeah, but it does have canonicity, it does have some lore to it. But otherwise, it's man, it felt like a slog to play through. Who goes there? Is that you, Debay? I can hear you out there, you know. Alright, I guess I'll just go down. Come on, Debay, let me out of here. You don't need to be doing this. That's a uppercut. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, this is confusing now.